Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is going to be my first vlog for Monsterathon. I am a co-host and I am hosting or helping to host Team Conspiracies. It is a team-based readathon. I will link all the stuff you need to know about it down below. We did this last year and we decided to bring back the readathon this year because so many people loved it. It is hosted by Kate from Chapter Kate. I am co-hosting Team Conspiracies with Noria from Noria Reads and Margaret from Margaret Adele. I will link both of their channels down below also. Today it is currently September 2nd, so it is day 2 of the readathon itself. Yesterday I finished one of my bleed over books from August, and that is What She Found in the Woods by Josephine Angelini, and I loved it so much. It is like a YA mystery thriller kind of book, totally out of my usual genre, out of my comfort zone, but I finished the last 127 pages yesterday and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it so much. The blinds are not doing me any favors right now. That's better. Okay. But yes, this has a lot of trigger warnings. I do recommend reading the acknowledgements at the end of the book if you decide to pick this book up, because it kind of explains a whole lot about this book. This is not the usual writing or genre that Josephine Angelini writes, but there's just so much in this book. There is quite a few trigger warnings, like I was saying. There are some trigger warnings for mental health. Our main character is struggling with schizophrenia. There are conversations about medications. There is conversations about racism and cultural appropriation. There's just so much in this book. I want to go more into detail about it in my September wrap-up, so I'm not going to say much more about it besides the fact that I loved it. And then Noria and I are buddy reading An Ember in the Ashes by Sarah-ndipity. I am currently on page 112, which is chapter 13. I think I am 3 chapters behind roughly, but I am loving it so far. It started off with such intense fighting and there's been deaths, there's been running, there's now undercover missions, all within the first 127 pages. I did start this about a week ago, but Noria and I are reading 1 chapter a day on weekdays and 2 chapters a day on weekend days. So far I just want to continue this, and then since I'm only reading a chapter or 2 a day roughly of An Ember in the Ashes, I do want to start my next Monsterathon book, and I am thinking I am going to pick up probably Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, because I really have to finish that and Six of Crows this month for a special video. But I might pick up the TJ Against Society or my next volume of Naruto, just because they're going to be short and fast. I'm not sure if I'm really in the mood to pick up a new book today, but we'll definitely have to see. Speaking of what books I'm going to be reading and which books I'm planning on picking up next, I will link my TBR for Monsterathon up here and down there so you can check it out if you haven't already. The video is doing so good so far. It has 3 times as many views as my last video, even though my last video was a vlog, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I do plan on doing my makeup today and maybe doing something with my hair and filming my August wrap-up, but I'm not sure if I'm necessarily in the mood to do filming, though I haven't done a wrap-up in probably 6 or 7 months, so I know I'm going to have to be in the mood for it because I am out of practice doing wrap-ups. But I was also thinking about editing my Wicked Saints reading vlog part 2 with Noria from last month, because I have all of the footage on my computer. It's just I need to kind of put it together so I can upload that. So that's kind of my plans for today. Yeah, let me know if you are participating in the Monsterathon and if you've completed any books yet by the time this is uploaded. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye! It is still September 2nd, just a little bit later. It is 3:23. I have an hour left of work. I am working from home, but this is my first week back after being furloughed for 4 months. And yeah, it's hard. I'm not used to communicating all day, every day with people. I find that halfway through the day, I just become frustrated and annoyed, and everything is just I don't know. It makes me cranky. Like, it's nothing that anyone is doing. It's just, I think I'm emotionally checking out halfway through the day. So the last few hours are just really, really hard. The past few days I've done really good at checking out emotionally. Like, I'm done at 4:30 and I check out at 4:30. The past couple of days we've done some work around the new house. We put knobs and stuff in the kitchen, on the cupboards. We went to the grocery store yesterday, and then I've worked on my bullet journal for a few hours each night. I've read a little bit, which has helped a lot. Yeah, it's hard to stay like emotionally engaged all day, I'm finding, and I think it's because I'm used to being very alone every day. So this is hard. This is really, really hard. It's great that I'm gonna be like financially like stable. I mean, I don't make enough to like live off of like comfortably. I still live paycheck to paycheck, but at least I know I'll be getting like a steady paycheck, so that's nice. Yeah. But there's also downsides of being off of work for 4 months and then having to go back. There's different struggles. I'm dealing with those, so I don't think that's things that people talk about a lot when they lose their job or like furloughed and then have to go back. Like, this is definitely an adjustment and I'm struggling a bit, so yeah. I am so tired. I grabbed a Monster. It's right here. Here? I don't know why I had to prove to you that I grabbed a Monster, but I grabbed one. I have an hour left of work, and honestly, I'm just gonna hop right over to my comfy recliner chair, and I don't know. I'm not necessarily tired, but I'm emotionally drained, and it's making me feel tired. So here we are. But it is the 3rd. It is Thursday, the 3rd. I didn't read anything yesterday. I don't think I read anything yesterday. Did I read yesterday? No, I didn't read anything yesterday. I need to stop doing that because my TBR is quite large. So today I want to read my 1 chapter of An Ember in the Ashes. I want to read The Tea Dragon Society, or reread The Tea Dragon Society, I should say. And then I want to start Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. And yeah, I'm trying to make my work computer go faster, and it says there's like a feature update, and I'm trying to update it, but it keeps failing and I don't know what to do. So I'm retrying it again, but getting frustrated. But yeah, so here we are. There's some stuff that I need to do on my work computer, but it's being way too slow, and it's making those tasks I need to do really, really difficult. So I don't know what to do, but here we are. Hello. I'm pretty much done with work now. I just need to like send myself an email because I didn't fix the issue with my work computer. And when I work on this a little bit tomorrow, I really just want to be able to do it on my desktop, and I don't want to have to worry about this because I'm getting aggravated. Also, I started picking my face because I have no self-control, and I really just want to go wash my face. So I'm probably gonna do that. I want to get a candle and sit down and read for a little bit. I still have a tag on my chair. Oops. So yes, I think I'm gonna read The Tea Dragon Society and then my 1 chapter of An Ember in the Ashes, and then for the rest of the night I'll probably switch between watching The Vampire Diaries because I'm rewatching it, and Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo because I really got to get a start on that. So that's kind of where I am so far. I was gonna read the 3 short stories for the Monsterathon for each team today, but I think I'm just gonna do that tomorrow because reading my 1 chapter of Ember in the Ashes, The Tea Dragon Society, and then starting Ruin and Rising might just be a little much. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna read the 3 short stories and then continue on with Ember in the Ashes and Ruin and Rising. But that's sort of the plan for the rest of the night. Sean and I are gonna be having some soup, and we bought like baguettes. But yes, that's pretty much it. Reading, Vampire Diaries, and soup. I know, I live such an eventful life. I did catch up on I watched the vlog from Alana from the Awkward Book Nerd. I watched Princess from Castle Library. I just caught up on all of Jade from Jaded Reader, a couple others, and I can't think of who they are for some reason. So here we are. But yes, I watched some booktube. That's been my afternoon. Hello? It is the 4th. Oh, there goes a motorcycle. What are you doing? Nothing. Where'd your brother go? Okay, now. Anyways, it is the 4th. I am on lunch, sort of. I have a meeting in about, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's 1:30-ish, 1:15-ish. But I have a meeting at 2:30, but it is Friday. There's a 3-day weekend. I am wrapping up my last day of my first week back today. It's exciting, I know. I'm tired. I am really freaking tired. I haven't I've worked while I was on furlough. I drew a little bit. I hosted a readathon. I moved into my first house, filmed and edited videos. I've been reading. I've been watching TV, which, if you watch enough TV and read enough, it's kind of like working. Your mind is always running. But I haven't worked my job. And it's just, I'm not used to communicating with someone for, 8 hours and just always having to be engaged and always having to have your mind on. And it's been hard. It's an adjustment, but here I am. Today, in between some of my tasks, I have read a little bit, and I have been focusing on An Ember in the Ashes by Sarah-ndipity. This is my buddy read with Noria, and yeah. This one is the, gosh, what is it? The backlisted book, whatever prompt that is for Team Conspiracies. That's what this one is. I read ahead quite a bit. Noria and I are going to FaceTime on Sunday to kind of talk about An Ember in the Ashes, and I'm really excited. We did our first FaceTime while we were reading Wicked Saints together. But if you don't know who Noria is, shame on you. But she lives in Nigeria and I live in the United States. So it's just really fun to connect with her. I've known her for about 1.5 years now, maybe February,
March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
a little bit more than a year and a half. And we've been buddy reading for a year and a half. So she is just, honestly, just such a light, a bright, shining light star sun in my life. I love her so much. She's always just so uplifting. She's so sweet, especially when you get to know her. But she also has that sarcasm and sass that just, I instantly gravitate towards her. And so I'm just so incredibly happy that book 2 brought us together. We were paired together to buddy read a year and a half ago, and honestly, we've been buddy reading since. So she's just, I just love her so much. So anyways, yes, that is me gushing about Noria for 6 minutes straight. I will cut that down a little bit because a bunch of that is probably just me looking longingly into my camera. We recently found out that we are someone's ship, so we have actually been in our DMs. We talk like every day. We have actually been in our DMs talking about our own ship name. So if you want to give us a ship name, please feel free. Sarah and Noria, smash that together however you want and give us a ship name. We are we're all about it. We are just ecstatic. So if that is one thing that the booktube community has really given me, us, is this relationship that it wouldn't have otherwise given us. And my degree is in international studies. And if it's one thing that I'm just really proud of, is that even in this aspect of my life, in this book loving aspect of my life, I still somehow found a way to engage in and create these international relationships with individuals. So it's just something I'm just super damn proud of. And honestly, if Noria ever like dropped off the face of the earth and like disappeared, I would be lost in life. So there's that. Going on to 8 minutes now. I was updating. I will be starting Ruin and Rising. What is that? Is it a receipt tonight? Free fresh baked cookie. It must have been when I bought this. I bought this in June. So yes, I need to read this because I need to start 6 of Crows and finish that by the end of the month. And so yes, I need to read this one first, get that done, over with. So I will be starting this tonight. I know I said I was going to start this yesterday, but
I didn't.
So I'm going to finish up a couple different projects that I was going to do today for work. I have that meeting, and there's just some prep and stuff that I want to do for a project that we're working on. So I want to do that. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. It's Friday, 3-day weekend. Super excited. Probably reading and probably not much else, to be completely honest. I don't have a lot of energy these days, so here we are. Hello everyone, it is Monday. I never know the date. Please hold. I am about to upload a video. It is September 7th. So all I know is I'm not at work today. We have off today. So here we are. I slept in and I went and got a Monster, and now I want to upload a video that I edited last night, and exported already. So all I do is just upload and make the thumbnail. So I'm going to do that. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. I want to try to spend the whole day not touching my face because it's in pain, because I am just not doing well this week, and I've been picking my face and I won't leave it alone, and now it hurts. So I'm gonna try to spend the whole day not touching it at all to help it heal a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna get right on that, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. So also, I'm wearing my new Naruto scrunchie. It's so cute. Okay, as you saw, Kate, Leah, Cecilia, and I just got done with a live read-in on Kate's channel for the Monsterathon. It was about 2 hours long, and it was just really fun. I read about 33 33 pages, I think I did the math. We did 2 15-minute sprints and 1 20-minute sprint. So in between I was a little distracted and stuff, and I think I am an average paced reader, so 33 pages, which isn't bad. Anyways, it was really fun. I just had a sandwich and some chips for dinner and watched a little bit of the Vampire Diaries, but Sean has been cleaning all day today, so while he eats leftover soup, we are gonna watch an episode of Criminal Minds. But I also did FaceTime with Noria from Noria Reads. She is also one of the hosts for Team Conspiracies for the Monsterathon. And we are also buddy reading An Ember in the Ashes. And so Thursday or Wednesday, I think, I told her that I needed her to catch up because she hadn't even started the book at that point. I was already on page like 216 or something, like chapter 23. And she's like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll get there. And then she read the entire book today. So I was still on page 216 because I was waiting for her to catch up like a good buddy reader, and she flew by me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight and tomorrow, is finishing An Ember in the Ashes, because we are going to start the next book tomorrow. So so yeah, that's where I am today. I FaceTimed with Noria. She laughed in my face about how she flew by me on our buddy read. We did a live read-in on Kate's channel. I ate dinner, and tonight I'm gonna be finishing off An Ember in the Ashes. And yeah, so today I had off because it was Labor Day and I don't work on those kinds of holidays, but I am back to work tomorrow, and I'm just gonna hope that if I don't finish An Ember in the Ashes tonight, I am still motivated to work tomorrow, because it's probably gonna be the only thing on my mind. But things are happening in the book. It is like cutthroat. It is kind of gory. There's a lot of torture. Everything is a little high stakes, and I'm just there for it. So I'm there for it. I'm being tortured, but I'm there for it. And I've been told that my heart is gonna be ripped out of my chest by the end of the book, maybe more than once. So I just need to emotionally prepare myself. So yeah, I'll check in with you later. Hello. So I finished An Ember in the Ashes by Sarah-ndipity. I gave it 5 stars. It was amazing. I loved it so much. Noria also loved it so much, and we've FaceTimed twice in the past 24 hours about it. She finished it before I did, because I told you why, because
She had zero self-control.
And so I stayed up last night until like 12:30 to finish it. So I finished it last night at like 12:30 at night. Like, yeah, should have been asleep, should have been in bed, whatever. So yeah, but I finished it. I loved it so much. The only thing about it that I was slightly disappointed by the ending, because I hear how Sarah-ndipity likes to basically rip out your heart and soul and then give it back and then just rip it out again. And I didn't feel like the ending was gruesome enough. No one, like, I don't know. I felt like no one important really died, and I don't know. I was expecting more heartbreak, I guess. And my heart is still kind of intact, but I am very, very curious. And I feel like book 1 really sets up to tear out your heart in later books. I have a few characters and side characters that I really just love and adore, and I feel like maybe they're not going to make it through the end of this series. So I'm setting myself up for heartbreak, but I ordered books 2 and 3 from Barnes & Noble. I did like the online pickup in store, so I'm going to pick that up after work today. And yeah, because I just got a message saying that they were ready for pickup. So we are looking at starting those. So yeah, so I'm gonna pick up those 2 books tonight because we want to continue on with the rest of the series like ASAP. So that's kind of where we are on reading. So that means I've finished 3 books, I think 3 books. 3 books so far in the first week of the Monsterathon. So this is week 1 of the Monsterathon. Yeah, so I'm going to pretty much end this week 1 vlog here. Yeah, I plan on vlogging for the rest of the Monsterathon, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how your reading's going down below in the comments, and whether or not you're on track, ahead, or behind. But I would love to know if you finished a book thus far in the readathon, whether or not you liked it, and like, what is it? What's the book? What do you think of it? Let me know down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time. All love. Bye.